Beautiful day to get back into this. What up, Sol? Again. And like I said last time, I think, if I remember correctly, I didn't actually watch it back, so I haven't remembered correctly. It's time to make some machines. Now, I've got redstone. Yeah, I definitely do. It's been a while since I played, so I don't actually remember everything, but I've got redstone, which means I can start to make some machines. We'll start with some basic ones, like a pulverizer, maybe an electric furnace. Pulverizer first. Something I need to generate power with. That's going to be the interesting one. Which direction do I go? There's a lot of generators and generator accessories. Oh yeah, it's still not done. So if I open up this, if I get my microphone cord out of the way of my keyboard so I can type, generate. Okay, so we've got this, which requires a lot of redstone stuff already. Your standard coal generator, which is alright, you know, it does what it needs to. Oil generator, something I will look into in the future, and I do want to actually look into it. This requires to go to the Nether and this business, which is no. Could make a Stirling generator, but that just kind of burns fuel. It's a bit boring. No offense. Could go with any one of these extra utilities generators. Oops. Oh, that's right. Machine block. A lot of those, you get 4 of them, which also turns into like a crusher even. Crusher can't be upgraded though. Like you can get like silver, goes into 2 silver and 10% chance to get lead. But if you go with a pulverizer, which isn't present, then it's just more efficient. Can make a coal generator for Galacticraft because it's like one of the achievements for it. I will eventually get a thermoelectric, I think, because that's a really easy way to make free energy. Otherwise, wind generator is super good, but needs energy in the first place. And I'm not using a heat generator. That sucks in terms of efficiency, as far as I can tell. Like a coal generator, that's just kind of it. You can't do anything with it afterwards. And I'm going to move on from it pretty quick. So I think aluminium's not too bad. Might go with the Galacticraft way, because also if you go to achievements and Galacticraft, it's right there. And then it gets out of hand. So I need to find aluminium. I will need some wool. And what else do I need? Iron and copper. Now I will cheat. Do I need 4 of it? Good. Just this once. Sort of. And I am going to use the smeltery just to double up. Just so I'm a bit efficient. Like, while I can be, I may as well be. Yeah, that's about it. There's no point wasting resources if I don't have to. Now let's think. So I need 3. Also, aluminium's real fast, but I think, yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. Whoops. Oh well. Whoops. Aluminium brass is just like brass from earlier, which can be used to make these sort of casts. I'm gonna need more copper then, because I was a silly. Ooh, good, it's done. Now there's other mods which tell you how much food you get back. Like it'll tell you exactly how many, I guess, shanks you restore, and then also how much saturation it gives. Beef jerky should give me 4, and a bunch of saturation, but I don't know exactly what. Bing bang, bam bam. But yeah. Just one more, I guess. I won't chuck the aluminium in yet. Sorry, I got 4 minutes of it. Because I don't want it to make more aluminium brass. But yeah, so I've done some thinking, and I think I figured out what kind of goal I have, which is initially, first and foremost, to get into Galacticraft to create a space station. So let me think. I need 3, so this should do well. I want to make a space station. I want to make a supporting place on all the options I have. So that's the moon, Mars, I think Venus, and there's something about asteroids I'll figure out later, because that's later on, I do believe. And I think there's some like dungeons and challenges and stuff you can get, which I will look into. Why did I put those away? I need those. What else does it need? It needs a furnace. That's my, like, funnily enough, that's a short-term goal. Then I'm going to want this thing called Avaritia. Avaritia. I don't actually know how it's pronounced. Some Latin thing that means greed, apparently. Because, say there's Sword of the Cosmos with infinity attack damage. The hell? I don't know. It needs this, which is a 9x9 crafting table, which needs some infinity ingots, which are made by doing this, which need infinity catalysts, which is made with this, which needs these lovely singularities, which needs, what's that, 16,500 blocks of tin? I thought there was a way to combine them, but maybe that's a later thing. And these even require nether stars, which like you can make, which is pretty crazy, and I might have to. But even still, you need this thing, which drops from with it. It's complicated. And then there's neutronium ingots, which need neutronium nuggets, which need piles of neutrons, which are made from neutron color. There's just so much stuff. This is like super endgame, like so much crap. Where's a diamond one? Yeah, blocks. It's just expensive as all hell. However, that's kind of the point. It's a grind fest for some super cool stuff. And that is super end goal. At that point, I think these are infinity. Like, you wear them... Sonic speed. I think if you wear this whole set with technically infinite durability, it's not quite, but whatever. You can fly. Apparently there's no clip mode. Apparently. But I think you're meant to take absolutely no damage. That includes from the void. So if you fall out of the world somehow, you cannot die. Look at this crap. Anyway, end goal. Temporary late game goal is Galacticraft, which means I'm going to need a method of getting a whole lot of resources. That means getting them and processing them. I'm going to get a processing line done or started pretty soon because I've got my coal Jenny slap. These things output, on the red side. Red's typically to do with power, I believe. I think it turns to green with their machines. Example, circuit fabricator has got this, it's kind of hard to see. On the left is a green port, that's power input. If I remember correctly. Although I think this thing can output in another direction, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to make a pulverizer. Pulverizer needs piston, flint, copper gears, which I will be going through copper rod to make 4. So that's damn efficient. Which means I need more copper. Okay, I guess while I still have it, I will make a couple blocks of things. This will need tin, which is this one. Do I have? No, okay. I will go make 2 blocks of each, which should be enough for everything I wish to do. Alright, copper's going to take a bit longer than the tin, so first I will sleep. But also while I'm there, I might as well start with the other bits, including, not limited to, turning some sand into glass. That's not sand, because this beauty takes iron and glass. And in terms of iron, may as well make a block, or 2 blocks of that as well. I'll put this away so I don't need it. Food. Cool. Let's go check on our copper. Good, that's going. Yeah, it's not even a block. It's kind of annoying. I should have made this a 3x3. But yeah, we're kind of working towards this. I need iron, redstone thing to make a... Oh, that's right, I found a piston. Bit of flint. Bit boop. This one needs gold and redstone. Don't have gold available yet. Do I have any gold ore? Yeah, I do not. That's actually rather interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go get rid of that quickly, and then we're going on another expedition. Good crack at the knuckles. To get some gold. Man, I tell you what, I can't wait till I don't have to use this again. As tedious as. Because it's like, even if it's just a nice, easy way to go ahead and double your ores and all that. And I will need to use it, like, to upgrade my pickaxe and to make some swords and tools, etc. Yeah, it's just tedious. So to start, make tin rod, then surround it with the recipe. So normally 4 goes to 1, and most machines will make 4 to 1, which means you have to like actually kind of do this by hand. But you put 1 stick in, or rod, and then it's not even 6 because it's 4 and a half, making 4 now, which is like just an extra half an ingot. Turns into way more gears. So do the same with the copper. Then take a tin gear, bit of glass in the middle, iron on the outside, machine frame. Oops. So now literally all we're missing is this redstone reception coil. So I will put these, the rest of that like that. Put these all together, because that's the relevant pieces. And I did not find any diamond. Interesting. Therefore, come on. We will go down once more. I will look for gold. And I guess diamond gold there. Hey! We've done it. Oh, bit of gold. Seeing as I have the inventory space, I may as well get this prosperity ore. Then, let's also see if there's anything up here. Yep. Nothing really of note. But I can turn said prosperity ore that I was talking about earlier into magical crops that can grow things like the nether star that I was looking at briefly. I mean, I did come down here for gold, but I'm going to keep going until I find some diamond, or until I guess my pickaxe runs out of durability, which doesn't look to be too far from now. There's so much copper, my gosh. I was playing a different mod pack earlier, which didn't have all these spawns. I think I only had thermal foundation ore spawns. That is for duplicate ores. And copper was like only found until level 35, and then any time below it, there's none. And that may have just been like a config edit. It's still made the game. Oof. Hello. Not difficult per se, but having a lot of like the good stuff wasn't the easiest, because you needed a lot of copper for things. Very nice. Oh, nickel. That one's really hard to see. So it looks just like stone, but these tiny little dots that are stone coloured. Alright, I will see if I find any more diamond. If not, I'm happy with one for the moment. But yeah, I'll look for a bit more, and then we'll head back, because I've got the things that I wanted, which was mostly just gold for the machines. Oh, I don't even have room for this. Great. Here we are. Here's one of those things I want, which means now I can say goodbye to andesite. A resonating redstone crystal. This is used for half the extra utilities business. Okay. A bit more gold. We'll go for that, and then that. Assuming I don't see anything else nearby, that will do it. Let's just get ourselves over there. Oops. Okay, anything else? Quick little peek. No, let's get out of here. Okay, how did I get in? I lied. Iron's always good. Alright. I mean, copper's always good too, but copper's, pardon me, plentiful. Yeah, I might get the prosperity just in case. I don't actually know how much you need. I don't think it's much. Maybe for my purposes it isn't. Maybe it will be eventually. Unfortunately, I guess I only have one of these resonating crystals, but I think there's a way to make them. Quick check. Yeah, if you get an ender shard, which is an ender pearl and a thing, yeah, you can make it. Should I ever have the need. Let me think. This way I think I face. I don't know if this actually takes the direction you're facing into account when you transport. I feel like I'm always facing that way. I don't know. And you, and these are just stone and such. Monster Jerky restores 2. I don't know how much saturation it gives you, but 2 is good enough for me. Okay. So, I just need the 1, so I will cop it. I think gold is one of the faster melting and cooling metals, but meh. Okay, you go bing, bad, like that, and then didn't pick up the extras, and then bam, we have a pulverizer. But took too many of these. Click, clack, there we go. Okay, slap. I'm going to get rid of all this interface stuff. You can change by clicking, right clicking goes backwards, but if you shift click any of them, that's not true. If you shift click, it goes back to flat. If you shift click the center, they all go to neutral. It just looks better. Okay. Now, I have a pulverizer. Time to power it. Oh, it's not generating yet. Now it's generating. Oh no, Galacticraft fuel isn't working. What if... crap. Alright. This was a mistake. Generator. I will make a different generator. Okay, survival generator is really easy to make. This one will be quick. Bring ba da ba 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 furnace. Why did I pick up the pulverizer? Okay, let's try this. Hey, that small number standard, and by standard I mean staying there, means this one's getting powered. Okay. Not quite sure what happened to the chest. The important thing is now we have pulverizer, and if I was to grab my gold and chuck it in, grab some more charcoal just to be sure. One of these will turn into 2. Beautiful. Okay, now this has gone on long enough. I know I've been doing mining and waiting stuff, but still. Thank you for watching. If you're following along, thanks for following along. If you're not, it's all good, I understand. And next time, hopefully, I can get some actual better machines, better generation. We can actually start getting into this. In between, I might quickly make a place to put these instead of this one single shack. I'll like expand out with some of my wood and or stone. But until then, I will catch you guys around and see you in the next one. Bye.